Hello people, how y'all doing? Well, I finally got a bell notice from Jugal here a few hours ago. It's taken me a little bit of research and development, and I had a little bit of an issue I had to resolve in the middle of doing this video, so it took me a little bit of time to get it all put together. Anyway, this bell notification was for a comment on my most previous video I put up. Helicopter flying south to equator lacks lateral speed for safe landing. And when I come down here, it was Mr. Malort, and his comment was, "Wow, you actually said those words." And I don't know if he is astounded by me saying them, or in defense of Jacob saying, "Wow, you actually said those words." You know, it could have two different meanings there. And so I went over to his page, and I'm looking and I'm trying to figure out what he is, and I see this 1-minute debunk video right here, but it don't tell what he's debunking. It's only 1 minute, so I'll go ahead and play it. Before I do, let me get this audio video copyright disclaimer out of the way. This video that I'm about to play is owned by another party, though the nature of this video that I am producing is for educational purposes and informational purposes. It is exempt from a possible copyright strike. Now let me play the video for you.
My 1-minute debunk for my second grade classroom in portrait mode. Distance to Polaris in height, 1 degree, 69 miles. Distance from North Pole, 45 degrees is 3,105 miles. 10 degrees, 5,520 miles. Using right triangle trigonometry, the tangent of 45, h over 3,105, is the height of Polaris is 3,105 miles. That makes flat earthers happy. They work with that. Now, let's do that. 3,105 miles high in 10 degree latitude, and our distance is 17,609 miles. 10 degree latitude is not 17,609 miles from the North Pole. It should only be 5,520 miles. So, how does that work?
I'll tell you how it works, Spheroidiot. I'll tell you exactly how that works, and I'll tell everybody else how it works and how you work. You're no mathemagical genius. You're an idiot. You're trying to use the manipulation of numbers. Figures don't lie. Liars can figure. And that's what you're doing. You're lying and you're deceiving. Let me get on to this first. I went ahead and because he's using Polaris as a reference, I left him a little comment on Polaris. My comment goes, "You remind me of the typical Spheroidiot fool that goes into a gymnasium to do a bid estimate on resurfacing the floor. As you enter the gym, you notice the lights. They are so dazzling and mesmerizing you forget to pull a tape or look at the floor, but you present a bid anyway and lose the family farm. 1. You do not know what Polaris is other than an luminary in the sky. You don't know you don't know where Polaris is other than the northern sky. 3. You don't know where Polaris came from. You just know it's there. 4. You don't know how high Polaris is in the sky. You just know it's high. 5. You don't know how Polaris got there. You just know it's there. 6. You don't know why Polaris is in the north sky every night. You just know it is. 7. You don't know why Polaris stays in the northern sky every night. You just know it does. 8. You don't know why all the other luminaries in the sky rotate around Polaris, but you know through observation that they do. 9. You don't know what or who put Polaris where it is. You just know it's there. 10. You don't know when Polaris first appeared in the sky. You just know it was before your time. 11. You don't know much about Polaris, so why are you bumping your gums as if you do? All in all, you don't know fuck all about Polaris except by observational facts every night as the sun's light follows the sun into the distance and darkness approaches. Like magic, Polaris appears, and the stars throughout the year rotate around it. And so I scroll down and I see these Spheroidiots here leaving stupid little comments. That was fast. I like it. You got Sean Hawkins here, Shauna Stockings. He's sitting here stroking his Johnson all buck-toothed and slanted-eyed, hopping up and down on his chair. Awesome! And then you got Wish's Night. Flurf Logic laughs out loud. And then this clown goes ahead and gives every one of these comments the I love your comment heart. When in fact, this mathemagical idiot, he hasn't got a clue, or he does have a clue, and he's just trying to manipulate the minds of all them idiot Spheroidiots that are watching this, because I'm sure there are more Spheroidiots watching this, even though he only has 114 views. I'm sure there was more Spheroidiots watching this than there were flat earthers, because we don't have to watch this debunked shit. And the only reason I even watched the video was to see if he was a Spheroidiot or a reality realizer on the shape of the earth. With that being said, let me get into this part of my video here. You see right here, this is the first part of his trigonometry course, where he used the 69 times 45 is 3,105 miles from the North Pole to the 45th degree latitude. That being said, Polaris is also supposedly 3,105 miles above the North Pole. So it has a height of 3,105 miles. And so for his second part of his presentation, he went ahead and he installed 3,105 miles of elevation. Polaris is above the North Pole, with his 10-degree computation on his triangular computation here. And yes, it is 17,000. You can see right here. This is a handyman calculator here. You put your elevation, side A, right there, 3,105, 3,105. You put your 10 degrees in, 10 degrees, and it gives you 17,609 miles. So here's where he gets, oh, the 10th degree lateral is 17,609 miles. How can that be? Due to the math, 69 times 80, it's only 5,520 miles. Well, now we get onto the part of the math that this idiot did not show you. You see, you come over here and you plug in the distance from the 10th degree latitude to the North Pole, 80 times 69 is 5,520 miles across the B side right there. And you put your angle of 10 degrees right there and push fucking calculate on the calculator, and it gives you a distance of 973 miles, 0.32 miles. I know you guys see foot right here, but you can simply scale 1 foot is 1 mile, and that's all this is doing right here. I already did the computations on it, and it works just fine. You can try it yourself. Anyway, so what we're seeing here now is when you use the 5,520 mile distance from the North Pole to the 10th degree latitude, it gives Polaris an elevation height above the North Pole at 973.32 miles. So now let's just go ahead and plug that in right here to have the elevation of Polaris 973.32 miles, North Pole Polaris elevation. That automatically computes the same for the 45th degree latitude. So from the North Pole to the 45th degree latitude, it is also, by this trigonometry calculation, 973.32 miles. So we have 4 variables here on what, by trigonometry and global mathemagics, could possibly be. If Polaris, if you punch the distance of the 10th degree latitude from the North Pole at 5,520 miles, it gives you an elevation of Polaris above the North Pole 973 miles, and that also puts the 45th degree latitude at 973 miles. If you punch in the elevation of Polaris above the North Pole at 3,015 miles, then that gives you a distance to the 10th degree latitude of 17,609 miles, folks. He didn't debunk anything. This Spheroidiot only proved how untrustworthy, like all Spheroidiots are, and ignorant he is. Anything to save the ball. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in, and have a good morning. Be well.